I don't think he can hide too long. His injuries are so significant that at the early stages, the public wouldn't have realised what they're actually looking at. But now that this is a nationwide hunt, now that the media are on board, and the fact that his face is absolutely everywhere, anybody that sees him or someone that matches that description will be calling 999.
Your thoughts on this, Shabnam? A lot of people have been asking the same question. Look, we are always being told that London is one of the most CCTV-covered cities on the planet, particularly when it comes to transport and close to stations. How is it possible that we have no idea where this man is?
Well, it is a very big city, and we have CCTV absolutely everywhere, not just CCTV. You have people with mobile phones, you have dash cam cameras and all sorts, and the police are working very well in trying to build up a timeline of his activity. But if you've got associates, if you've got others that are in certain parts of the UK, either whether it's here in London or in Newcastle where he's from, then it's very easy to try and find those individuals who may be able to assist him. But look, this investigation, the Met Police are taking primacy of it. It's a huge investigation. They've got a significant number of resources. They've got a skilled team of investigators. They'll have search team officers on standby in the event that they've discovered that a ZD has gone to ground somewhere, whether it's in a dense area, whether farmland or in forest areas. So there'll be officers on standby. They'll be using neighbourhood officers in terms of making sure that they gather intelligence. They've done 5 searches. They've gathered significant intelligence in relation to that. But I think, as you agree, the guy has just disappeared into thin air. And that, I think, is probably very frustrating for the forces that are working together on this.
What role can the public play on this, Shabnam, and how much do the police rely on the public's alertness and willingness to contact the police if they see something?
Well, a case like this, the police will depend heavily on the public, and it's information that comes from the public that actually locates these type of individuals. They will be asking for them to be on alert. They'll be asking them to look out. They'll be asking them to pass forward any mobile phone footage, dash cams, CCTV, anything from businesses to local residential areas. And they've also made a plea to people not to approach him because he could be dangerous. And the fact is that that information that they get from the public will actually determine how quickly they can actually find him and speak to him about this horrific incident.
And Shabnam, can we assume, I suppose, maybe we shouldn't really make any assumptions, but is he getting help perhaps from somebody, or can we not sort of say that at this early stage? Because again, as you mentioned, it's rather strange that he sort of dropped off the face of the planet, particularly seeing as he was in areas that were very heavily monitored, like the King's Cross area of London.
Yeah, I mean, look, the police will be looking at his mobile phone footprint and his financial footprint. So they'll be looking into that. So there is a possibility that if he has got the same phone, if he's using any bank accounts, that they could actually pinpoint where he might be. But otherwise, if he's bought what you call like a SIM card and a burner phone, and he's in contact with people that the police won't necessarily have information or intelligence on, then it is very possible that he could be using other associates to help him and to harbour him for a period of time. But I don't think he can hide too long. His injuries are so significant that at the early stages, the public wouldn't have realised what they're actually looking at. But now that this is a nationwide hunt, now that the media are on board, and the fact that his face is absolutely everywhere, anybody that sees him or someone that matches that description will be calling 999 and alerting the police to his whereabouts.